The narcissist loves a bit of control, don't they? That's what they do, right? But what happens? What happens when they can't control you anymore? What happens? So this is what I'm going to be looking at in the video. It's not great for them. It's not great for them. But I'm going to explain this in the video. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So today's video, we're going to be looking at what happens when the narcissist can't control you anymore. And I'm glad that they don't control you anymore. You have seen through this, you have got away, but in this video, I'm going to talk about what actually happens to them, what's going on for them and how they are perceiving this, because we know how you are, we know how you are looking at this, but what we're going to look at is how the narcissist perceives this and how they're actually managing this, because it's not good for them. Like, they don't like this. This is, oh gosh, guys, this is what they live for. This is what they want. And when their game, when their manipulation tactics don't work anymore, it is not good news for them. But guys, before I get into the video, I just quickly want to say that I do go live on this channel. Usually it is once a week, depending on the location of where I am, because it's all to do with like literally the Wi-Fi and what have you. So doesn't always happen every week because I am traveling at the moment, but if there is, I will put it up onto the community tab or onto the stories, so please do check back regularly. Also it will be put up over on the Instagram as well, so yeah, you will be notified. If there's questions or if there is something that you want to know, you know what, type it into the community chat, because you know what, this community that we have is absolutely amazing. And so you may have a chance on getting your question answered with me, or someone from the community may do as well. If you want more information, please see the description box below. The control. Geez, you know, the narcissist, this is what they live for. This is really, really important for them, to actually be able to control someone, because do you know what it is, right? They do this because they need to know the outcome, right? For them, it is important to know the outcome, the next part of the puzzle, what's going to happen in chronological order. The reason for this is you know, when you want to get your needs met, you know, when you really have this insatiable need to get something to happen, and you will do anything in your power to make that certain outcome happen. It doesn't matter how small or how big it is, the narcissist wants a certain outcome to basically happen. And in order for them to be able to do that, they have to control you. So that's the narrative and your behavior, by using your triggers, using the information that they have already built up or know about you, basically against you. That's how they do it. That's the only way that I guess I can kind of elaborate it or talk about it, because this is all about wanting a certain thing to happen. When you're feeling anxiety, when you're feeling depression, okay, the last thing you want is this uncertainty. You want to know that this certain thing is going to happen, because you're going to make it happen, because you're going to do everything in your power to make that happen. They will use so many tactics. So for example, what I mean is, say, let's take this example. They want you, okay, to be in a relationship with them. Let's take it right back to the beginning, okay? So they've seen you, they've targeted you, and they see that you're a really kind, compassionate, really lovely person. So what they will do in that situation is they will become the version of themselves that they think you want them to be. So this is done by mirroring, the mirroring process. So they perhaps maybe react to things in the same way that you would. Maybe they might say certain phrases or certain things like that you say. Like, for example, I'm always saying like, oh my God, like this is amazing. So my kind of catchphrases is like, oh my God, amazing. So if a narcissist wanted to mirror me, they would use, oh my God, that's amazing. Do you see what I mean? Like, they will mirror those phrases back to me. Also the fact, like, say they would look at things that you like, and what they will do is they will then look at that and then say that they like it as well. So what ends up happening is there's a lot of things in common. What this does is it causes a bond. And so you then bond to that person because you think that they are very similar to you. Similarity really does like, it's being similar to someone causes a deeper attraction to someone else. Yeah, it's in the psychology of attraction. That is one of the things that narcissists actually use to pull you in. And the reason why they're pulling you into this relationship is so that you don't leave. So basically you're tricked in staying in this relationship so that you basically don't go, so that they don't want you to go, not because they're in love with you, not because they want to build this amazing future. It's not about that, my friends. This is about you meeting their needs. They want someone to give them this constant attention, you and other people, you and the other secondary individuals. This is what they want. So they trap you basically into staying in these types of dynamics. So when you're in this relationship with the narcissist, they will use a whole host of manipulative tools. And this is to keep you stuck. This is to prevent you from finding out the truth about them, to finding out who they really are. They hide this from you. This is why they lie so much. This is why they never really tell you how they feel about you. If they do, they use the word love, so that, because it's a very strong connotation, the word love, it will make you stay, because who doesn't want to be loved? And that again is a manipulation tool. That is what they do. But you see, all they're doing is they're getting you to meet their needs. Now, when a narcissist is unable to do that anymore, when they don't have that power over you, this is a lost cause for them. This for them is very harsh, let me tell you. Even though they may have other people that they are doing this to, they can't stand the fact that they can't get to you. They can't get you to do that, because they have invested time, energy into trying to get to know you, trying to get to know the way that you are, the way that you perceive things, the way that you interpret things, your triggers. That takes time. And for them, this is important. They want to do this all the time. This is very important for them, because once they get to know you, once they know your triggers, they can then keep you stuck by using those triggers against you. And this is very sad. This is very, very sad, because this is what keeps us trapped. Now, when a narcissist is unable to do that anymore, it's almost as though they will do two things. Number one, they will up their game. They will try and make you conform. They will try and control you by using fear, by using your triggers against you, telling you how awful you actually are. They basically will punish you for doing this to them. The second thing is they will punish you, but they will be really horrible about it. They will they will say derogatory things about you to other people, like kind of like the smear campaign. And they know that you're a lost cause. They know that you're not going to believe in them anymore, which is why you're not staying, which is why you have left. So you see that they'll do one of these two things. And can you see how immature this actually is? But when it's done to you, it's really hurtful. It's immature, but really hurtful. And that is the way that they play these scenarios. That's the way that they do this, to hurt you, to make you feel inadequate. And that's ultimately what to do, is to bring you down, to make you feel not good enough. That is the whole point. When they can't control you, they will punish you. They will put you down. So those of you, for example, who are going through the smear campaign right now, please know that this is your punishment, because you have escaped. You have gone. And for those of you who didn't leave the relationship first, for those of you who were discarded, for example, you're still going to get punished, because you didn't conform. You didn't do what the narcissist wanted you to do. So that's why That's why they are doing this to you. That's why they are punishing you. And they're making you feel this certain way. I just, you know, these tactics that they use in terms of controlling, you've got to understand that the whole thing, okay, is built upon lies. It's built upon this unstable sense of self. When you have to control someone to get them to stay, to get them to like you, there is a real issue in that. Why would someone want to control another person in order to get them to do what you want them to do? That is wrong. And that is not healthy. That is not psychologically healthy. And that's what you have to remember. That's what you have to see this as. It's not okay. It is really an unstable sense of self behind all of this. You may look at them and you think, yeah, do you know what? They're so strong. They're doing this. Like, oh my God, what they're saying must be true. No, it's not. This is what they do in order to control. So guys, I really hope this video helps you to understand this and gives you some more kind of markers and understanding why the narcissist does this to you. Control for a narcissist is really important. Control for a narcissist is everything that they know. This is how they are in the world. This is something that they've learned from childhood. This is what they do. So if you're facing this at the moment, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. I've also got a mentorship and a journal club. And if you're interested in joining, please see the description box below. I also have a Discord server, which is absolutely free. This is a community of like-minded individuals off social media. So somewhere where you can discuss or talk about your experiences in a safe space. This is more kind of like peer support with people that have gone through similar experiences to you. If you're interested in joining, please see the description box below. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.